Big news, New York City. The OnePlus 7 Pro 5G is available exclusively at Sprint. Enjoy blazing fast download speeds with incredible reliability and dependable coverage. Get it for just $20 a month. That's a savings of more than 40%. All you need is an 18-month lease and approved credit. Learn more about 5G coverage in your area at sprint.com/sprint5G. After $15 per month credit, apply within 2 bills with new line of service or eligible upgrade on qualifying plan. If you cancel early, remaining balance due, excludes tax. Offer coverage not available everywhere, subject to credit and $30 activation fee and restrictions apply.
Yeah, let's start right now.
Let's do some riffing.
Starting the test.
But we got to test the mics first. Testing.
Testing.
That's more.
Testing.
What's that, Narragansett? You got Narragansett?
Yes, at Narragansett.
Testing Farouk's potential microphone.
And that's Pontillo's.
Testing Jim Pontillo's microphone.
Try whispering like a bitch. Good. Testing my mic. This is Zombie testing his mic. Hello out there in something land. We're on now.
Yeah. How about the first couple minutes we all talk like this, flimsy, with our hands.
Throw the ball around.
So we'll talk with our hands for people who can't see.
No, but we're talking with our hands now. But
It's for us to be relaxed.
It's for us. I don't see you going.
I'm just bopping up.
Yeah, there we go, Zombie. You're doing it too.
Yeah, I got into it.
Yeah, my hand's flexible. This is the hand I masturbate with.
Yeah, once Zombie started doing it, I started doing it.
Yeah.
Wings flat,
90s rave. Yeah. Oh. Does anyone have any ecstasy? Yeah. Woo. My frosted tips.
Yeah. Did you watch Friends last night? What do you think?
Rachel got some sweet tits, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 90s rave. Yeah.
I gotta check in. You gotta go home.
Hey, there's that cool black guy. Whoa! Yeah. Every black guy in the 90s had long dreadlocks and just was friends with everyone.
It was like, going snowboarding.
Yeah. Oh, man. All right. You could do that all day. Can't you do that? Can't you, Zombie?
Yeah.
Zombie's shaking his head. Zombie's getting really into it.
He loves the 90s.
Oh, no, he's naked. Oh, man. Who doesn't love the 90s,
Yeah,
right?
that's on your
I wish I
theme.
could go back to the 90s.
Yeah. Let's go back. Let's get on a time machine. Go back to the 90s.
Yeah. Take it back to 1991.
Oh, yeah.
L.A.
Yeah, I know, right? Probably take us to Kosovo.
Some bad shit happened in the
People
90s.
think like, hey, you're going to a time
big screen TVs.
Yeah.
People think you're going to a time machine, you're going back to like your childhood. How do you know you're not going back to?
Yeah,
like,
it wasn't all coming Skittles.
right,
Yeah.
right. It wasn't all about Gushers in the 90s.
They had a great candy, right? They had like the Fruit Loops.
Gushers.
No, but not Fruit Loops. What am I thinking of? Fruit Roll Up.
Fruit by the foot.
No, what's that? Fruit by the foot.
You never fruit.
Is that just a really tall gay man?
Fruit by the foot. Yeah, it's Elton John.
It was like the fucking looked like it was like a roll of tape. It was like, but it was fruit.
I remember that, but
You rolled it out. It went on like forever.
well, it was something similar to the
bubble gum?
the bubble gum
The
ones.
bubble tape?
Yeah, bubble tape.
Bubble tape. Yeah. Oh man.
Apparently, you couldn't actually tape anything with this.
Bubble tape worm.
Except your dick. Wrap your dick in it.
Yeah.
Tape two dicks together.
Try to get some fucking Puerto Rican girl to suck you off. Suck you off, man.
Yeah.
Come on, suck it, baby.
Sounds like you're an expert at getting blowjobs there.
Suck on it, baby. It tastes like strawberry.
Yeah. Probably a different girl every night, don't you?
Yeah.
Your sister's going to suck me off later. Your sister's like so
Your
hot.
sister's like so hot.
So hot.
Your sister got some.
Don't you touch my pet iguana. That's for your sister. You're a told him, Scott. Hey, Scott, you heard I told him? I said, I implied that my iguana is my dick. And his sister's going to touch it. You know about that? Would you like that, Scott? Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah. Let's play Super Mario Kart. Hold on, Scott! I'm still bullying John!
Yeah, the only night I drank a whole beer. Pussies and turds.
Yeah. Who wants to smoke some marijuana?
Yeah, like, look at these 3 chest hairs I got now.
You don't even have hair in your pits. There's no hair in your pits there.
Get away from my pet iguana Max.
Hey, everybody, let's go downstairs. Jackass starts at 8.
What are you doing up there? Were you jacking it?
Yeah.
Jacking it to your sister?
Hey, look at this. I can milk myself.
And then everyone takes out their dicks. I've seen all my friends' penises growing up.
My friends had a jerking off contest where they all went into the bathroom to see how fast they could come. even it's like it's not about that. It's about how long you last. They're like, yeah, in my hand.
So horny.
The worst part was the challenge was not to flush the toilet. So it's just come on.
I remember one of my friends. Remember one of one of our friends were moving, and he first hooked up with some girl for the first time, and my other friend had a Coca-Cola flavored condom. He's like, "You're gonna need this."
Yeah.
It was like, no, he's
That
not.
was like a very light moment. Everyone was like, ha!
Connors is getting laid.
Connors.
Whatever.
He already got laid before then, but
No, he didn't.
maybe
Speaking of
not.
Coca-Cola flavored things in the
Coca-Cola.
90s, you have the Coca-Cola balls.
No.
Like these little, it was like these little silvery ball things, but they were candies. Like you
I've seen Coke balls before.
So no, it's like little silvery candy balls you sucked on. They tasted like Coke.
I liked vanilla. I remember those now. I like vanilla Coke. I still drink it sometimes. Vanilla Coke.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
Remember Pepsi Blue?
I like that one because it was extreme.
Yeah.
It was like Pepsi with a twist.
Everything in the 90s was extreme.
Yeah. All you had to do was take a product from the 80s, turn it a different color, give it a different flavor, and you can call it extreme.
Yeah, exactly. Everything in the 90s was extreme.
Yeah,
and then the millennial hit. But then the last 2 years of the of the 90s, 98, 99, everything was 2000, man.
It's going to be different.
Woodstock 2000 in 1998.
It's the future, man.
It's the new millennium.
The future.
To the new millennium.
I don't think it really there was now it's amazing because there is the iPhone is incredible because
Right.
it's a computer in your pocket, but early 2000s the technology wasn't.
You had the brain computer. Remember
Yeah.
the brain? And if you broke the brain, that was it. Your computer was damaged.
fucked it up.
The computer wore tennis shoes.
Yeah.
The computer became Gary Busey.
That was fucking Mark. From
Mark David Chapman?
No, from fuck, I can't remember this show now. Shit.
What? Oh, Pete and Pete? Avengers Pete and Pete?
Yeah.
Kirk Cameron.
Oh, what show is that again? Wild Things? Not Wild Things.
Growing Pains?
Growing Pains. I always get that one confused with the Michael J. Fox show.
Yeah. Well, Family Ties.
Family Ties.
Family Ties.
Yeah. Kirk Cameron. Because they're both conservatives, right? Is that-
His big catchphrase was "Whoa."
Kirk Cameron?
Yeah, Kirk Cameron. Now he's a big Christian nut.
Because he got jerked off probably every night.
Yeah.
The priest.
Pretty much drives you to Christian. man.
Yeah, I mean, talk about a guy that if he didn't get molested, he was a big Christian and he was also in Hollywood.
Yeah.
If
He actually volunteered for the molestations with the priest.
yeah, he was like, "I'll do it in the name of God."
Good old Kirk Cameron.
That's how he came up with the catchphrase "Whoa." So he would say that every time he saw a big man dick.
Every time.
I'm here for my my physical blessing, Father Molestini.
Every time Father O'Manigan's thumb went up his ass, he was like, "Whoa!"
I did always an Irish guy.
You know what? I was gonna go with an Italian priest, but is there anything funnier?
Father Molestini.
Is there anything funnier than an Italian priest who's into the
They don't
kids?
do shit like
Father DeVecchio.
Yeah, they just kind of look out for you.
It's like, yeah, we're gonna play stickball.
No, they're like, "I'm going to teach you how to box."
And let me tell you something, all right? Jesus Christ, he's our Lord and Savior. You know who else is? Rocky Marciano.
He'll be like, "Yeah, you know who's undefeated this year? Yeah, Muhammad Ali. But you know who can defeat Muhammad Ali? Jesus Christ and his Lord." God.
Let's go down to the soda shop and get ourselves a couple egg creams.
Get a couple pops.
What do you like better, vanilla or chocolate? Chocolates.
Guido, please.
Vanilla,
Guido,
just
please.
like Christ.
Yeah. Oh man.
I like when they would try to make something like really relatable to everybody.
What, the priest?
Yeah, like during the sermon.
with the young priest.
They'll
Right?
be like, you know who's on television tonight? The President of the United States, Bill Clinton. And you know, in the back room over there, I also have cum on my dress.
They never said that. It's like come. I don't know. What the fuck.
Thy kingdom.
I don't know
come.
what I just
Thy
said.
will be done.
Yeah.
On earth as it is in heaven.
I hated shaking hands at the at church. That was the worst.
Oh, what the
handshakes.
peace be with you? What do they call it? What do they call it?
Peace be with you.
No, but there's a name for it. They don't call it. They don't say "peace be with you." That's not what it's called. Like when they have like their set list, and out like, all right, now it's time for the peace be with you.
Yeah.
It's like the exchanging of pleasantries.
I used to like it because I knew that Mass was coming to an end.
Yeah, that part's fine.
So it was like, oh, okay, so I just got to get through this. But I just hated shaking hands with people.
I was always weirded out by kids who
Especially
went.
if you had to shake hands with somebody who was like coughing the entire sermon.
Well, I would do that.
I'd lie about that. I just the human interaction I don't care for. You know what I mean? Like it's not like though I'm a germaphobe. I just don't like to shake hands with people.
Yeah, why do guys shake some guy's hands?
like I gotta look.
And then also, if you don't get to the person, they kind of give you like a look.
Yeah. Oh, I don't. That's the awkward one.
Yeah.
Like you have to like fall over. They should have made a rule. It's like three hands, everybody.
Yeah, 3 hands.
Just shake 3 people's hands and that's it. And it's like I can't do it.
They should put that like in the Bible. Like Jesus only shook 3 hands during this whole thing, so just 3 hands. All right.
Yeah.
You don't go more than 3. Yeah, I would do the old cough in the hand and make sure like someone doesn't
Yeah.
fucking shake it.
You sneeze.
But it doesn't matter. What is this garbage?
Oh my God. You gotta lower your phone.
We're doing a podcast.
Yeah, because
I'm
the
sure
mics the mics pick it up. Well, we got Pontillo on the way.
Doesn't matter.
So the mics pick it up and everyone thinks so.
It don't matter.
What's up?
What's up?
None.
We're on.
Are we good?
Yeah, it seems to be recording.
Are we?
Oh, okay.
Are we feeling sexy?
We got out to a hot start. I don't want to lose all that
No.
shit. You know?
You're like a big mass guy, aren't you?
No.
You're not religious. Well, you're a zombie.
No.
So
I went
yeah.
to Catholic school for 12 years.
Is that how it works?
What the hell?
Yeah, if you go to Catholic school for 12 years, that's it. You're done.
I don't think.
You did your time. You're free now.
I don't think there's anything funnier than like a religious Guido.
Yeah.
Like even like the movie Don John.
Yeah, he goes to church
Like, he
every
goes-
Sunday.
Yeah, he's like, I don't understand. You keep giving me the same prayers. It's because you're a big fucking stupid Guido.
Yeah.
This shit ain't real.
There's only like 4 prayers.
yeah.
Yeah, right? There's only 4. You don't have to like learn like it's not like the Torah, right?
Yeah, that seems like that's why Jews are so smart.
Yeah, they got to learn like mad prayers.
Yeah.
What's that?
Give me a beer while you're up. Give me a beer. I want to wet my whistle. I want to wet my whistle. Yeah. Smack my bitch up.
Smack my bitch up.
That was funny when the Cubs when they got Aroldis Chapman. He's the closer for the New York Yankees,
Chapman.
and he was accused of like beating up his wife. He probably did beat up his wife. He's an animal. And they played that song, "Smack My Bitch Up," when he come out of the bullpen. And they thought that was a good idea.
Remember that movie Permanent Midnight with Ben Stiller?
Yeah.
When they gets fucking they get ripped on crystal meth. And they're just in a high-rise building in the middle of the city.
Yeah.
And just fucking running through the glass window and they're trying to go through it.
Our boy's in that.
Peter Green.
Yeah.
The great Peter Green, the villain from Mask. Always referenced on this podcast. Villain from Mask, the recipient of a dick from... I'm sorry, no, he fucked Big Rhymes in the ass.
in the ass. What a villain. The Irishman trailer, what'd you think? What'd you think of it, Zombie? Zombie, what'd you think, Zombie? Let me know, be honest.
Looks good.
Looks
good.
great. I think it looks fucking amazing.
Yeah, it looks like a movie.
You've had your
Hold on, I'm trying to eat my words.
your comments about it, right?
No, it looks good. It's like a little bit like Bulwark Empire. You see the way it's shot? Like it looks like the first episode of Bulwark Empire, but it was like a good movie. I mean, what do you want? Was it not supposed to be good? Scorsese's the director, and you got Pacino, De Niro.
I think you should say, I stand corrected, you're a great American.
I didn't say it was going to be a bad movie. I still think it's not going to be as good as you think it is.
I think it's going to be better.
Like you think it's going to be like this cultural movie.
Did you fart?
No, it's just an earthquake.
Upstairs.
It's just an earthquake going on upstairs.
I was like, oh, man. See, I think it's going to be really, really fucking good.
Of course you
I
do.
think it's
You're
gonna
a
be
fucking idiot.
A top 10.
And like Joe Pesci apparently came out of retirement for it.
The scene between Joe Pesci and Pacino in the trailer looks amazing.
Well, anything from the trailer is going to look amazing.
Yeah.
It's 2 minutes long.
It's meant to look.
I know it's supposed to. It's
bring you in.
you know that movie's supposed to. The trailer's supposed to sell you on watching the movie.
Yeah,
You can't just
You're
say
supposed to watch the trailer. It's like, oh man, that movie looks so awesome. I'm gonna go see it. And then you go watch it, and it ends up being hot.
it's like I already seen this movie in the trailer.
Yeah, maybe Ant-Man 2 or whatever the fuck you watch. This is a top 5 movie of all time. The Irishman. I can't fucking wait.
Did you know that the studio? You ever hear the story about Paul Rudd, 40 version? the studio wanted him removed from the movie because he was way too fat for the character.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't you mean Seth Rogen?
No, because the character that was written, because he was like the ex-boyfriend or whatever of the girl, and he was supposed to be like this romantic type, and they were like, I'm just not buying this fat guy as the best friend character.
Paul Rudd is hilarious in Wet Hot American Summer.
Yeah, he's funny in everything.
Oh, yeah.
He's funny. He's
He
pretty
gets a
funny.
little stale.
I enjoy him. I know people like, I know it's soft to say he's good, but
He gets a little stale.
Yeah.
Like Wanderlust was a little much because he's playing that sarcastic guy.
yeah, I didn't like that role.
I like when he plays a
He
dumb,
looks
naive
disgusting in that movie. Wanderlust, yeah. He's like shitting every 5 seconds. And he's farting in the car. Like, if you're gonna get Jennifer Aniston to be a co-star, wouldn't you want to take on a more like presentable role?
guy. Paul Rudd don't give a fuck.
That scene is so gross when he's just shitting on the toilet and the cult or whatever they all are walking in one by one, and they're like, "Oh, it's boy time."
Yeah.
It's like,
I like when Artie Lang was on Joe Buck's show. Joe Buck had a short-lived talk show, for anyone who don't know, 10 years ago. For anyone who don't know, Joe Buck had a short-lived show.
that didn't last too long.
No.
Lasted 5 weeks. Remember he interviewed Brett Favre?
And Brett Favre once said butt or something.
Back then, if you just cursed on a show, everyone would imagine what you could say now and get in trouble.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Back then, and, like headline news was like, "Oh, Brett Favre called the Green Bay Packers a bunch of assholes."
Yeah, and Artie Lang went on the show, went on Joe Buck's show, and before the show, I guess one of the producers of HBO told Artie Lang to be like, "Hey, let it rip, give it to him," and like Joe Buck was like standing next to the producer, going, "Give it to me."
Yeah, I have a thick layer of skin.
Right. And Artie Lang's first like words out of his mouth
It's like homo faggot.
was yeah, I can't believe it's like a godsend to be a Giant fan today because the Cowboys quarterback last name rhymes with homo. And like Joe Buck was like, "That's Artie Lang. He keeps things loose." And my favorite website, TMZ, and then Artie Lang cuts him off and goes, "I thought your favorite website was cocksuckers.com." And Joe Buck goes, "Oh, my kids are in the audience." And like it's like 10 minutes of Artie Lang berating Joe Buck.
While Paul Rudd and Jason Sudeikis just sit there awkwardly.
And also a very like Paul Rudd was a big star.
yeah, and Sudeikis was coming into it.
He
Yeah.
wasn't.
He was coming up. Like he was going to be eventually. You can kind of tell. He was on SNL at the time, and he was popping up in movies.
He's like probably today's Colin Jost,
Yeah,
like someone like that. He wasn't that big of a star then, but Paul Rudd was on his way. Like he was in that, like on the cusp. Like he was in a bunch of shit. Like he was recognizable, but he wasn't like.
Do you remember when Jason Sudeikis tried to take a shot at Artie Lang?
Yeah,
and he's just like, do you have to go all the way in Howard's asshole to get that? And Artie Lang just shoots him down. He's like, yeah, Howard's asshole's a nice place to be, and it's a lot better than being Long Michael's asshole.
Yeah,
Jason Sudeikis like, oh come on,
come on, and then. But Buck kept looking to Paul Rudd.
Yeah, to like save him.
To kind of save him.
He's like, you're known for your quick, nasty wit, aren't you?
He just kept like trying to set him up. like, hey, Paul, do you want to help me out here? And Paul Rudd's like, I'm just here just to promote a fucking movie.
I like when Artie Lang was like, yeah, this guy's a big actor. He's in big movies. What the hell are you doing here?
And then Buck got frustrated at the end, if you remember, like towards the end, because Artie Lang had a cigarette on stage, and he didn't light it, and he went to go light it after like 6 minutes, and Buck's like, "Sir, don't light that in here, sir.
You can't smoke that in here."
And then Buck called Artie Lang a jerk off.
That was fucking hilarious.
You're a jerk off.
Because that was a real moment. That was at the point.
Jerk off.
That was at the point like where it was like, oh, he drove him to that edge of just like, because also Joe Buck is not known for his emotion.
No.
So when he's just like, oh, I had enough of this guy.
You think he's not known for his emotion?
Yeah, well,
the guy's the worst broadcaster.
Yeah. I mean, they try to bring that show. Didn't he try to give him a show again recently? Joe Buck was doing a show either on a streaming service or it could have been on TV. They tried to give him another talk show, like another shot, and he failed again.
I don't remember.
He wanted to be like everyone's.
Supposed to be Letterman.
Yeah, he wanted. Because he was
Supposed to be Conan.
Yeah, he was like a big comedy fan, so he wanted to do like a comedy talk show.
Well, even the monologue he did, which was terrible.
Oh God,
because he was doing the monologue as if he was broadcasting. He had no chops. He had like zero. Just here's a joke and insert laughter,
and that's the punchline. Tim McCarver's his sidekick.
Tim McCarver there. They never replaced.
Hi-oh.
I was listening to Bob Costas. You know Bob Costas, right? Do you know Bob Costas? Okay. Bob Costas was calling the Yankee game today because Michael Kay is also on the injury list, and he is fantastic. He's he's the greatest broadcaster other than Vince Scully.
He had a great TV show when him and Vince McMahon. Remember when Vince McMahon flipped out on him time, and he's like, "Don't tell me what I want to say. I'll say it."
Yeah. Don't tell me what I want to say.
Yeah. And his head waddled.
Here's the thing:
he smacked his and Vince McMahon smacked the research papers, out of Bob Costas' hand, or tried to.
Wasn't that the other guy? I think that was the other guy.
I'm pretty sure it was Vince McMahon. Go on. What were you going to say?
No. Say no. Because Vince McMahon had another interview on HBO.
Yeah.
And he slapped the guy's papers out of his hand. But Costas was acting like a cunt during that interview.
Yeah, he's a dick.
Because he was like, Vince McMahon was like, on this very program, The Sopranos,
which I'm a big fan of.
Do you think James Gandolfini, Tony Soprano, just walks around whacking people? And Bob Costas like, well, there's a fine line.
I like when he brought up Sex in the City. Those girls, we got 4 whores on this network. And then they show the worst clip of him screaming at Trish Stratus, going, "All right, take your clip. Yeah, right, get down and bark at me like a dog. Bark at him like a dog."
Oh man, but Costas was acting like a cunt throughout that interview. That's one of the most awkward. Costas has some great moments though. When he interviewed Sandusky.
Oh yeah. Do you have sex with children? 7 seconds later.
No, it was.
Dude, are you attracted to young children?
Are you attracted to young children?
And he's like, I'm attracted to young people. But not in a sexual way.
You could just hear the lawyer ruffling up his briefcase, going, "Case closed. We're done here."
See you in prison.
Costas was like, he had a great line. He goes, "So if everyone is lying, you're the most persecuted man since Jesus Christ."
That sounds about right.
And Sandusky was like, "I don't know."
Jesus healed the little children, didn't he? That's what I was doing.
I love Jim Norton's joke.
What joke was that? I bet he
Those
did.
kids should have told the statue in front of Those kids should have showed the statue of Joe Paterno, because that statue couldn't do any less than Joe Paterno. Joe Pa.
Did you watch that movie with Al Pacino? It came out like last year.
Oh yeah.
And
they de-aged me in that one.
Look at us, Bobby. We look about 10 years younger.
We look 6 to 7, Bobby. I really like Hoffa. I look like him. Is that Bobby or is that a young Bobby? He plays Paterno in the movie.
I can't believe
it's about football.
Last movie I saw Al Pacino was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
All right, don't spoil it.
Don't spoil that.
I'm just saying he's in the movie.
No, I meant like
great.
don't spoil it for the audience. They don't want to know that you saw it. No, I heard he was really good. He's not. Is he like barely? You can tell us one thing. He's like he doesn't have a huge role.
No, he's not.
Okay. He just plays an agent. I know.
I know. I saw him in the trailer, and I remember reading he was attached to it.
I like young Pacino. He has the high voice,
or like time,
like Dog Day Afternoon.
Oh yeah.
Hey man.
Yeah, he's like. Just,
no, it's a great Al Pacino movie, Cruising, because he's in the middle.
Yeah,
he's in the middle of being old Pacino. Young Pacino and old Pacino.
I thought you were talking about he was in the middle of 2 guys.
Yeah, he's gay in the movie.
He's kind of gay.
That's a great movie. You ever see Cruising, Zombie?
No.
Zombie. Oh, yeah.
Can you do Pacino talking to Zombie?
Oh, yeah, I like your shit around here. Looks good. Narragansett. What is that? Clam boil.
Hey, let's take a bath. You got any rubber duckies?
Zombie, I lost my foot. I gotta move in.
Zombie, I'm a cat now. My old owner
Meow.
Well, hold on, was a Puerto Rican man.
Meow. Who left me with a crazy bitch. And now I'm here. Come on, let's watch a movie.
I just went shopping.
Put me as one of your figurines, but zombies.
Damn.
Yeah, Cruisin's a great movie. I like the opening scene of Cruisin'. Mike Starr and Joe Spinell.
Oh, yeah.
Young Mike Starr.
Joe Spinell, he was in Rocky.
Yeah.
Right? And what else? He's Maniac?
plays Gazzo.
Okay, but I just asked you if he was Maniac.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, he's in that
Great
too, right?
Maniac. That's his best movie.
Yeah, great
Plays
actor.
a fat serial killer.
Yeah.
Plays a fat athletic serial killer.
When did
Did you
serial-
know the scene in?
I never seen the movie. I only
Never seen the movie.
I've seen, like,
Do you know like the famous scene where he jumps on the car?
Yeah,
and
I know.
Shoots the
Yeah,
couple.
yeah.
It's based on I think the Son of Sam. It's a great fucking
Right.
movie. Awesome movie.
No, what's weird is that serial killers are like now like sex symbols.
Yeah.
Because of
Oh,
Ted
someone's
Bundy
coming
and-
in.
Oh, hello, friend.
Oh,
okay.
friends. Hello,
Oh,
friends.
yeah, you got a lot of stuff there. Who are you, Christian DeRorio?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk.
What do you got there? Oh man, you want to hop? Oh, should we take a quick break?
We 25 minutes in, but we got plenty of time. Don't worry about it.
We got too much time.
You want to take just have James sit down. We can keep going. Or you want to take a fast break? You
Okay, I mean,
want to get settled in? Okay.
we can get settled.
Okay.
Yeah.
No problem. It should be here in a little bit.
It's a podcast.
Oh, man.
We did.
We did. We had an whole. It's in. Yeah. We had a whole
It's
episode.
in there deep.
Where we just
in there hard.
where we just reviewed pizza throughout the entire episode.
Zeros. That made Frank's list.
One of the best
Frank
pizzerias.
Terranova put out a list of
yeah.
his top 10 pizzerias. Now, Frank is an Italian man with a lot of experience.
He likes any pizzeria you could say the N word out loud.
And Ciro's is that place.
Yeah,
Yeah, you go in there.
Another great pizzeria right over the bridge, Elizabeth, New Jersey, right over the Gothels. Okay, a place called Santillo's Zombie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, really good. Well done pizza.
Great pizza.
You gotta get your pie well done these days.
Yeah.
Well done.
The last time we ordered from Ciro's, remember we told them well done. Let's see how it came out.
Came out
That's good
brick.
stuff.
Yeah.
Black as night.
That's right. Oh, black as something. Am I right? Oh,
Farouk is on his way, I think.
yeah. Faruqi of the year.
Man, that's Farouk.
Farouk showed up. We went to a party with him last night. He showed up an hour late. We were in the
Oh man.
yeah. We were just hanging out in this
Fashionably late.
let's just call this urban neighborhood. Right? And, we're hanging out in a car with me, Greg, and Nick. And Nick Cara, and we just like police officers, just hanging out,
Oh, yeah.
making everybody
Nick
nervous.
especially looks like a cop.
Yeah, big fat cop.
He looks like a cop on leave, Nick.
He looks like a cop getting water thrown at him.
Oh, that crime is that's a felony.
Getting cooling off some cops.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do
But
that.
back in the day, like a couple of street toughs would do that to the local police officer.
Yeah, to cool them down.
You know,
It's like he chases criminals with a rascal scooter and shooting at them, but they still give him a gun. So.
like there's like a couple, like a gang called the Vipers.
Yeah.
cooling off the local cop. O'Coolahan.
Yeah,
Yeah, shut off my phone.
Yeah, I know.
Because my shit be fucking blowing up these
that's
days. You know, I got a lot of different hands in a couple of different organizations.
Right now.
Yeah. What happened to that duck bowling place? The ducks, no,
Oh,
never happened
Good
again.
question. I think I'm safe to tell it now.
Say the boys at the Opie and Anthony Reddit was shut down.
Oh no!
Not because of him.
Shit.
It was their last great moment. No.
Earlier this year, because I think I'm allowed to tell it now.
Yeah, I think the statute
I think it
is,
should be good. There was a bowling alley zombie. Okay, that I was trying to do a gig at him because that's what I would do. I messaged a few, mainly bowling alleys. I messaged places to do.
You know, we're 4 or 5 years in. We're at that place.
Yeah, to
yeah,
do comedy
please,
shows at
Yeah,
it. And I
bowling alley.
We're
try-
a get for them.
I try to get X amount of money for it. So I just happened. I message. I don't even look at the places. I just send a message. There's one place. This place called Ducks on the Avenue. Okay, happened to get back to me weeks before the new year. So I messaged them in mid-January. Again, I'm like, hey, what do you guys think about doing the show? And the guy gets back to me and goes, well, I don't know, yeah, sure. What are you looking at? So I give him the price, and he goes, well, could you get me Louis C.K.?
Oh man.
So I say,
I don't think he knows Louis did all that masturbation stuff. That's the thing.
So I say, hey, I can't get you Louis C.K., but I can get you a couple of comedians from Staten Island. And he's like, well,
Same thing.
we really want Louis C.K. How much would he cost? I'm like, the same amount as the comedians from Staten Island. So he goes,
That's not a good sell.
So I know. So I just go, okay, I think this guy's trolling me. I end it there. But the guy gets back to me and goes, well, maybe we can work something out. So I send him video. I send him a video of my tape, Rob and I's tape, and Pat Haggerty's tape.
Well, that's the deal breaker right there.
Okay. Well, that's the thing. He liked our tape, but he had a couple of choice words about Pat's tape. So I was like, okay, whatever. That's fine. But then he writes back to me and goes, not for nothing, go fuck yourself. You suck at comedy. Right? And I'm like, okay, this is going too far.
You just blame Rob. You know?
I'm like, this is too far. So I keep going in. I'm going back at him. I'm like, fuck you. You and your bowling alley. What you fucking wash shoes all day? Like, good bowling alley humor.
Yeah, classic tough guy talk.
Really step on the working man.
Called him like Duck Pin Boy.
So I look at this guy's Facebook page, and he only has like maybe, I don't know, like 100 likes on the Facebook. So I'm like, and the review and the bowling alley was at a 4 point like something review wise.
That's not bad.
Which isn't awful, but it was
Terrible for a bowling alley.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
why should not every bowling alley get 5 stars?
Yeah, it's a children's establishment.
It should be like 5 stars,
Yeah,
right?
it should.
So I'm like, I could easily bring this fucking thing down to at least a 3, just to let him know that just show him who he's fucking with.
Yeah.
So I have animals on my roster. I have guys.
Jerry alone could have destroyed
I have
him.
animals. I mean, yourself. I ran to you. I ran to
Terrible. I bet Terrible Tim could do some damage.
I ran to Rob. I ran to a couple of Long Island favorites that I'm friends
man.
with. John Galley. That's a name for
forget
you
about
guys
it.
out
YouTube fame.
Of YouTube fame.
We're like a superhero group.
And I messaged all you guys. I was like, hey, this guy's trolling me. And I didn't even have to tell them what he exactly did. Yeah. Everyone was just like, I was like, hey, could you leave a nasty review? Everyone was like, of course. Yeah. So I'm
wanted no part of it.
Yeah, we know. I'm reading these reviews, and like one is like there's no actual ducks there.
The Hillary Gluck one was my favorite.
The Hillary Gluck one was a good one.
You're welcome.
One of them.
What was the Hillary Gluck one? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
It was my favorite one.
One.
He touched his dick, and he's like, "This is the manager."
One was someone slipped while someone was having a seizure.
Yeah.
Like just these insane reviews. So
Very over the top, where no one, if you read them, you would kind of figure something's going on here.
Yeah.
You don't want to really avoid his bowling alley.
Right.
Over these reviews.
So I got it down to at least a 3, but I wanted more because now it's
you wanted the guy's kids to have no father. Just like
I saw blood. Now I'm not saying I'm behind this, but there's a Reddit page called the Opie and Anthony Reddit page.
Yeah.
Opie and Anthony was a famous radio show back in the mid '90s throughout the earlier this decade. They broke up. They had a nasty breakup, but their fans are crazy.
No Filter Paul was on an episode.
No Filter Paul was on Opie and Anthony. Their fans are crazy. They're like a crazy.
They're like a cult. I don't know if a cult's the right word, but they are like a cult following.
They have a cult following.
Yeah.
The fans are called the Pest, and they're known to fuck with different type of deal. Like they would fuck with everyone. These fans, like news reporters, shit like that. But recently, the fans have turned on both Opie and Anthony. So Opie, Anthony Cumia's brother Joe Cumia, right? This guy Joe Cumia plays in a band called 2U.
Right.
Right.
It's a U2 cover.
I was about to say that.
Yeah, I gathered that.
Yeah.
Called 2U. This guy would go to different venues with his band and play out, and the Opie Anthony fans found out about which venues he would play at, and they would write on the venue's Facebook page or Yelp.
They would
page
harass the venue.
and harass the venue. Yeah. Now, someone, not anyone here, someone put a flyer of 2U playing at Ducks on the Avenue.
Oh no!
On the Reddit page.
Oh no!
Now I thought
that must be Paul Gluck. It's got him written on.
I
Could have
thought
been Jason Gluck.
it would maybe get 2 or 3 people
That baby face.
Wait, why do they hate 2U?
because that's Joe Cumia's band. They hate Joe Cumia because of Anthony Cumia. The two of them are brothers. No, the two of them are brothers. No, the fans hate Opie and Anthony. They hate the fans.
The Cumia fans hate Opie and Anthony.
Everyone hates the whole fan base hates the show now. They hate the two guys.
Okay.
So 2U is playing at Ducks on the Avenue. I thought
which, by the way, they should have known that a band of that magnitude would not be playing in a bowling alley. But they believed it.
I thought it would get like 2 or 3 Reddit users.
Yeah, we thought maybe like
to write a review.
Yeah.
Didn't they wonder why are they playing a bowling alley? That seems a little odd in Connecticut.
No. So all of a sudden, I go on the guy's not a Google review. I go on his Facebook page. Now I'm seeing random fucking Reddit users going.
One guy's name was Nigel Igger.
Right. Writing like Joe Cumia is a pedophile and this place sucks and all this shit. And they're like really writing some stuff. Now it's getting out of hand. Like there's like 40 reviews in one day.
Yeah.
And now the guy, this tough guy from Ducks on the Avenue messages me and goes, call off the dogs.
Oh, okay.
And I go, what dogs? What are you talking about?
Oh, did you know already when he messaged you?
I knew exactly what was going on. But I go, I don't know. What dogs? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. He goes, call off the dogs. Seriously, I get it. I shouldn't have disrespected you and your fans. He thinks they're my fans. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I have nothing to do with any of this, okay? He goes, fuck you fucking suck at comedy. Bring all your fucking pests. Come on, trolls.
Oh, man.
Bring all your trolls. So now this fucking guy is on the Opie and Anthony Reddit, and he's going after these Redditors. And now they're just going back at him, and they're writing more heinous shit. Yeah. It's like really unfolding here, right? I'll get to the punchline. Don't skip it.
It's Alien versus Redditor.
Really going crazy.
That's good. I like that.
So to
catch a Redditor.
He also apparently he himself is writing negative reviews. He had like alt accounts.
He starts going after the Staten Island bars.
Well, here's another thing. So he started writing negative reviews on his own page for some reason. I don't know why, which made no sense. So then, this is like a few days later. He starts writing. He looked up my Facebook. He started writing to different places I played at. And it was in January. In December, he started writing to places that I played at. He wrote to Rab's Bowling Alley, a Broadway comedy club, and he also
he's hitting you where it hurts.
Yeah, he listed Rab's Bowling Alley. It's all about the bowling with this guy, and he listed a bunch of names. One of them was Nigel Igger. Right. Me and Rob, naturally. Your band.
I got named. Where am I banned from?
Not banned. He wanted.
It was a suggestion for these comics to never play at these
what
places.
What if I want to bring my family there?
He called for your barring. So now I get a call from a producer that I worked with. He's on the phone with me. He's like, "Who's this guy calling up my club about you?" And I'm like, "Listen, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about."
Wait, what club is this? Broadway?
Canal Inn. It's a place in New Jersey. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea. And I just hung up the phone. And now it's over a course of 3 days. Now this guy's harassing me. He's like, I'm gonna go to my lawyer, have fun, fucking, you're gonna be homeless, all this shit.
Wow.
Yeah. And
joke's on him. He doesn't know you guys live at home.
Right. So after the Opie and Anthony Reddit are still going was still going after him for a good month. So now I'm like, fuck, they should stop going after him because I don't want to be homeless.
Yeah.
So
who would? It's probably the worst.
So one of the Reddit users on the page, right, goes, listen, he writes a whole thing. He goes, listen, I think that we've been had here. Now hear me out. Right?
Now everybody calm down and listen to me.
Everyone calm down and listen. I think a group of Staten Island comedians, right? No, I think a group of people. Because before I say this, he wrote on his Facebook page going, a comedy troupe from Staten Island.
We're a troupe.
A troupe. Trying to ruin my business. Yeah. He wrote that, explained that to his customers, and he had another fake account that wrote fuck these people. It was clearly a fake.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So a Redditor on Opie and Anthony goes, hey, I think that we've been had here. I think a group of comedians from Staten Island knew that we would fuck with this guy's venue if Joe Cumia was playing there, and I think that this guy's innocent, and I think we should leave him alone. He was downvoted 200,000 times.
Oh my god.
People call him a faggot.
You're an idiot.
These guys are worse than the Legion of Skank fans.
Oh, a lot worse.
I do picture you just homeless with a sign that said like "pissed off owner of Ducks on the Bay." God bless, anything helps.
The best part, we did a gig.
Our sign would say R-Opie and Anthony read it.
The best part, we did a gig in Boston. We were like a half hour away from it. We should have stopped in. So this it gets even better. So in April, there's this guy who does nothing but Opie and Anthony documentaries.
Oh wow, is it Mike Levin?
No, he just does bad documentaries. The guy who does nothing but Opie and Anthony documentaries. He now does a documentary about this guy Joe Cumia, and he happens to mention the Ducks on the Avenue incident in the middle of the documentary, and turns around and goes, "Yeah, people thought it was the owner of the place blamed it on comedians from Staten Island. That's ridiculous.
They would never do such a thing.
They would never do such a thing. Bizarre." And that's
They clearly didn't look into this for like a second. They
No.
they didn't do any research. Luckily for you guys.
and that's the day I trolled the Opie and Anthony Reddit.
We really didn't troll them. We just asked them for their assistance.
I'm a big fan. Now the Opie and Anthony Reddit doesn't even exist anymore.
It does, but I don't know. I can't. I mean, I tried to take down someone else recently, and no one. Nah, I can't say.
I would never. By the way, we had nothing to do with any of that.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I was just trying to reuse old.
Someone put that flyer out there,
Jason Gluck.
and I don't condone.
Actually, it was Running Russ. That's who it was.
I don't condone ruining a business.
It was Mikey Mays.
That's a crazy story.
It's a insane story.
Yeah, we drove everybody.
You know, the internet. You know.
It's very powerful.
Fucking internet.
You know, I mean, remember back in the internet when you go on
Back in the internet.
back in the day on the internet,
The old internet.
the old internet where you can go on a webcam and jerk off into the webcam.
You can still do that.
Yeah, it's a little. It's not as.
Doesn't this shirt make me look like Daredevil if he worked in middle management?
I don't know.
I don't know.
A zombie liked it, so I assume that's correct.
I never seen.
Oh, that's the worst. Like at a mic when you say things, Mateo's the only one laughing. He's laughing hysterically. Like I thought this was genius. And
Daredevil. What's that about?
It's the blind.
It's a blind. It's
literally like this.
He's a blind lawyer, but he has like.
But doesn't the suit just look like this?
Pretty much, yeah. Actually,
What's
it's
it-
like same color.
What's it about?
It's a blind lawyer. He gets hit with this as a kid. He gets this chemical, splashes him in the face, blinds him. But he gets this
Played by Ben
it's-
Affleck.
It's called they call it radar sense, where basically any sound he hears, he can see like the image. So basically, if like I'm talking to you right now, he would be able to like see the sound vibrations of my voice bouncing off your face.
True story?
No.
No.
Fiction.
Would have been my first choice.
We were talking to that comic last night who was legally blind. There we were in the back. Remember?
Who?
That female comic that was talking.
She's
about.
blind.
Legally. I don't know what the legally part means, but
Legally, it's just like you can't like see like clearly. So you can maybe like see shapes, but
Oh, so she's like really blind?
yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe I'll fuck her.
That makes you available.
like legally blind, you can't like drive a car. Or
I'll
whatever.
Yeah, she can't see that women suck. Oh, man.
I'll fuck her. I'll tell her I'm Louis J. Gomez.
Oh, man.
If
she's
never
blind.
met him, you'd probably believe you.
So but she got up and walked fine.
Yeah, she's legally blind.
She's not legally handicapped.
Like she's
Waist down.
blind, but it's in the legal sense. That's why she could walk and stuff.
Well, if it's legal, what's the big deal, right? You know what I mean?
So she's not breaking no laws.
It's not wicked. She just can't see.
As long as she's over 18, it's fine.
Right. She wasn't bad looking, but she was a big yapper.
Yeah, she talks.
I don't like talking to other comedians
Too bad she wasn't legally mute.
at the mics. I don't like.
I tried to get you into
Yeah.
Eli DeSabato.
Oh, I hate that guy.
The other comics were okay. Yeah, he's the worst. He'll kill any good thing.
I know. I'm no fan of his.
Nah, me either.
I ain't no fan of his. He ain't no friend of mine.
What do you do for me? Nothing.
He didn't book me on his show.
Get a show?
I don't think so.
Probably shit. It's probably shit because he's a piece of shit.
What happened at Walmart? What happened? Some shoppers.
Some people got shot.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's like some guy walked.
No,
in
some
there,
people
it's like-
got.
It's like he bought,
Yeah.
bought a new assault rifle and some bullets and wanted to make sure they worked. And
You know what
tried
though?
out a bunch of
Prices at Walmart are so cheap. I still would have went.
Excuse me, hey, don't point your rifle at me. I got a fucking. I'm trying to buy.
I have a coupon.
God damn, I'm trying to get something out.
You don't need coupons. That's how
Trying to get popcorn in bulk.
Yeah.
That's Costco.
No, that's how
That would
the-
be a great ad.
That's how the guy bought his bullets. He bought them in bulk. He had a coupon.
Oh, I
you know,
can't
like-
wait until a good
like-
comic makes a joke about the Walmart shooting.
Zombie's trying to do one right now. So
All right, let's
hold on
workshop.
to
Let's
your
workshop
seat.
a good bit.
Hold on to your
It's going to
seat.
be a two-parter. Buckle in, folks.
Let's do it with Chris Rock's voice, though. You ever get shot at Walmart? Shit.
You run out of bullets. You walk down to aisle 4 and you buy some more.
Oh, you know what? That wasn't even bad.
That wasn't bad at all.
That wasn't a bad Chris Rock.
I think you found your niche in comedy.
Yeah, now
He's an impressionist.
Now do Tony Rock.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, don't get a job for years.
Now do Christian rock.
Hell yeah.
I believe in the Lord.
I can do
Now
Chris.
do the rock. Do
The Rock.
The Rock says,
you-
believe in Jesus Christ and shoot all them motherfuckers in Walmart.
Oh my God, Zombie! You guys kicked off the air. Too bad.
Jesus Christ.
Too bad we don't answer to no one on this show.
Yeah. Except for the Lord.
You're gonna get us kicked off the Gas Digital Network.
You hear about Katy Perry? She had stole.
Song thief.
She stole that. Remember that song Dark Horse?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a Christian rock song, and she stole it.
Was it a Creed song?
No, it wasn't Creed. The Creed's not really Christian
Yeah,
rock.
it wasn't Creed. No, Creed is kind of
Fucking
Christian,
Creed's
No.
great.
right? Creed is definitely Christian.
Go on, finish that because I
The
want.
name
to
is Creed.
No,
I wanna get- I wanna get
she
back
stole
at
the.
the
Song. She got sued, right?
She
Yeah,
she stole a
and
song.
She lost.
She lost.
Well, she's a
loser.
fucking stupid fucking bitch.
Yeah.
What the fuck do I care about?
a joke.
She
No, she stole a
Song.
song.
That's picking up. That's picking up. What are you watching? The security cam? Yeah, don't put it in the microphone because they got to hear our voices.
What are you watching? Steadicam?
Sorry.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
a phone had to move by man.
Yeah, they got to hear our voices. Come on.
But Katy Perry, nice tits.
Yeah.
So you know what? Steal a song. Nice tits. You could steal a song.
I love Creed though.
I like Can You Take Me Higher?
Oh, right.
Oh, that's
Can
a
you
rush.
take me
For the
higher?
record, that's Zombie.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, not Creed. Don't get confused.
I can see you at like a Christian rock concert.
Just losing it.
Just fucking
Yeah,
losing
just-
going like this. Fucking-
I can-
That's not-
I can picture you as the guy at the Christian rock concert telling everyone to put their phones away.
You ever see that?
Disrespectful to the Lord.
You ever see that video of the band Lit playing My Own Worst Enemy? It's a live concert, like back in 1999. You ever see the audience, like the crowd? They all look like Zombie.
Yeah.
they all look like John Zombie.
Well, he's
They're
like a punk pop
These
guy, right?
weird, out of
I was
shape.
into the pop punk back in the day.
Pop punk.
Of course you are. Yeah, you probably still are. Yeah.
What happens in the video?
No, they just all look like John Zombie.
Oh, they all look like
They
Zombie.
all look like him.
Yeah.
There's like this out of
Even the
place.
women,
The women especially. They all like Hillary Gluck.
I like that movie called Saved. It's called Saved.
Oh, with Mandy Moore?
With Mandy Moore,
Yeah.
and they go to the Christian rock concert at the end. Macaulay Culkin's in
Yeah, in a
movie.
wheelchair, looking all
I
retarded.
was told I looked like back in the day.
What's her
when
name?
I was a wee child.
That Mary Louise Parker.
Remember that movie with? Remember that movie with
It's a hot mom.
Johnny Knoxville with
Jackass?
No,
Oh, Bad Grandpa.
no, The Ringer.
Ah.
Yeah. Remember and the retarded black guy is like really cocky.
Great movie.
He's all like when someone asks him for an autograph, he goes, Timmy don't want to sign autographs, and just walks away from him and shit.
Jimmy had so much shit. in
Oh,
his
that
pants.
movie's so funny. I was watching an interview with Johnny Knoxville, and he's all like, I don't use the R word anymore, right? And then I watched Jackass 3, and he's calling Steve-O a retard.
Yeah, it's like you know
5
what,
years later.
Johnny Knoxville, you made a living.
Then he calls. No, remember
being retarded.
Do you remember the retarded dude that was in the movie who was played as a roommate? Who was the one that's like, "You scratched my CD." That one. Remember that guy?
with the one with Down syndrome.
Yeah, I guess so. Whatever. I don't know what he had.
Go on.
That guy is like doing an interview with Johnny Knoxville. Like a couple of months later, and Knoxville's all like, "Yeah, I mean, this guy's like my best friend now." I'm like, "Sure he is. If he was your best friend, he'd be on Jackass." You know?
Yeah.
You already have like.
This is called the retard. I'm Johnny Knoxville. This is called the retard.
I do it. Yeah.
High five.
Johnny Knoxville's funny.
There was a old show on True TV. They'll put people in scenarios, like normal people in scenarios. They'll have like a fake scenario, right, going on, and see how you react. I think that's the name of the show. It's like see how you react. Or some
Oh,
shit.
what would you do?
What would you do?
That was
Okay.
ABC.
You know,
was on
I
ABC.
tried to write a bit about that show, and I just couldn't do it.
There's a
So I have a vendetta against the show.
that kid from The Ringer.
Right.
They because he has Down syndrome.
John Marco's on an episode of that.
Is he?
He plays a waiter with OCD.
Oh, okay. Well, it must have been a snore. He's a nice
That's
guy.
his best acting role.
So that kid with Down syndrome, he plays a bag boy at a supermarket, and then they make him cashier.
And then one of the and you always get like one of the actors is like a dick.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, this fucking retard.
But there's one white guy who kills it, though. He's just like, this guy fucking sucks. And he's just like turning to people. Doesn't he? He's a retard. Retard shouldn't be working here. And like goes in his face, retard. And like people, one like no one says anything. One guy, one teenager like walks by and goes like, that's fucked up, dude. And he's like, I don't give a shit. I don't care. like that. I can do what I want. I can do what I want. God damn it.
And then the voiceover guy is always like, the shoppers begin to notice. That's like every episode. And then you'll have two people talking to each other. You see this guy?
Yeah.
But they don't say anything.
I want to be the one guy that agrees with him. that fucking devil.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah, you know what? This guy is retarded. Move along, retarded.
But then every episode's got to be scripted though, because there's always like one guy who sees like, hey man, like some guy, my son's a retard. And, like,
my son has Down.
What if the actor was just like, well, you're a little too hardcore for me? Like, if you joined in with him.
It's like, he gets knocked out. It's like, no, it's a TV show. It's
like,
a fucking TV. My neck. Oh my God.
We're not trying to insult anyone now.
But one
breaks character.
One black lady got involved.
Yeah.
She was like, she's like, you can't be saying that shit. Yeah. He's working hard. You keep doing your thing, baby. Keep bagging them groceries.
He stays in character, goes, shut up, and calls him the N-word.
That's what the character would have said.
They find out he's not an actor. He's just a guy who hates retards.
The fucking dick.
Wait, there's like a producer. This guy's fucking great. That guy's not one of our guys.
The real actor walks in shouting retard from the other side of the supermarket. Yeah, it's like, retard.
That show. They should do more of those.
I never seen it.
Oh man, they should do it, but make it a comedy. Like
it wasn't a comedy. I thought this was a comedy.
It was very dramatic.
I just like how they got the kid from The Ringer to play.
Some of them are really dumb. Some of them are good. There's one episode where like these two chicks park in the handicap parking spot, and the guy in a wheelchair comes over. He's like, "Hey, that's for handicapped people." He's like, "Oh, what's the big deal?" He's like, "Well, I can't. I'm in a wheelchair." And that's the only part.
You know, I can't walk. I just like too far. Could you move your car? No, you fucking fag.
Is every episode just inconveniencing disabled people?
Yes,
What
would you do?
No, it's not. It's different. It's one like this girl has like a. It's like this gay couple, and like the waiter doesn't want. Oh no, this couple doesn't like
disabled people.
No, it's like one of this couple doesn't want like a gay waiter, and like, oh, we don't want to be served by your kind. And they call the manager over, and he's like you gotta stop being a faggot.
I gotta put you up, goddammit.
I'm surprised John Marco didn't do that episode.
Go out there and order. Ask them if they want steak. Do you guys want steak? Could you get me a beer, zombie? Zombie, get me a beer, goddammit.
Where's Faruqi?
He's being a late guy. He's always late. This guy. He's being a late Gus.
You want to take the Gatorade out? You want the Gatorade?
What
I got the big Gatorade.
You got the bigger? No. I'm drinking beer.
Best flavor.
Once I
orange.
start drinking beer, I'll stop drinking beer. That's how I roll.
All right, so we're all going to Brooklyn.
Yeah, we shall all go down there. I'm down to hang out, have a good time. Have a good time. You're too stupid to have a good time. You ever see the movie Roadhouse?
Yeah.
Fucking great.
Oh,
movie.
you know what you should do? I did Eli Sayers' podcast Tuesday, the roast ghost. He roast a celebrity. You should and Rob should do it. You guys would kill on it. You just roast a celebrity, like we did Michael Jordan. Yeah, I'll put the word in.
Yeah, I can.
He just picked a celebrity and a tragedy, like we did the Challenger explosion.
Oh, yeah.
You guys would fucking kill on that.
I would definitely do that.
Yeah.
Well, I was watching. You ever see Roadhouse, zombie?
No,
You never seen Roadhouse?
never seen Roadhouse.
It's the greatest bad movie of all time. Fucking
Roadhouse.
Patrick Swayze kills it. Patrick Swayze plays a bouncer in the movie, all right? And throughout the entire movie, they keep going, I thought you'd be taller. Because Patrick Swayze's like a midget. He's only like 5'6".
Got a small penis.
I heard he has a giant cock, actually.
Oh.
I
couldn't save him from dying.
First he played a ghost, now he is a ghost.
Oh, dude, so much better than Ghost. Swayze in Roadhouse, this is his role. This is his meat, all right? Fucking 2 minutes in the movie, they go to this place called the Double Deuce. That's the bar, right? Right, that's like the town bar, and it's a place for animals. People, there's girls taking off their tops. There's fights. It just sounds like a really good time.
There's men fucking underage girls.
Men fucking underage girls.
The best part of that movie is when the other bouncer shoots over to the front of the door because that big fat guy wasn't going to let this girl in with a credit card. She used the credit card as an ID, and he's like, "This is a Master's card," and she's all like, "Oh," and the guy's like, "Oh, don't worry about it, Sam. They're with me. And then they walk past the camera, and you can see how young they are. You can see like one of them with braces,
like 15. Yeah. He's like, "You're my new Friday night thing."
Yeah. I'll make you my Saturday night thing.
This movie's so good. And then Swayze fucking shows up, and he's like the cooler.
Yeah.
And the fucking and the owner's just like, I fucking love this guy.
Yeah. He's good. He's real good.
And and like Swayze just hanging out, just laying back on the top on the bar. The fucking the bartender goes, "Hey, what are you drinking?" He goes, "Coffee, black." And then the bartender like rolls his eyes. But then a fight breaks out, and fucking, like he's just like, well, it's like fucking.
He's like coaching the rest of the bouncers,
them, right?
Yeah.
And then like in the middle of the fight, now he starts kicking. Swayze starts kicking ass on him. He starts fucking dudes up. Yeah. He's like grabs one guy who's about to stab one of the bouncers. Yeah. He grabs the guy's arm and twists it and he has a line. He goes, "Escort this gentleman to the door." Best line in the movie.
I think that was from Harry Potter.
Best line in the movie. No, Harry Potter's a pussy compared to Swayze.
Nah, he's a bitch. He a bitch.
Really, what spells does Patrick Swayze have?
Spells? The ability to get cancer at the end of your life.
It will get worse before it gets better.
He just says that while waving a wand.
Yeah. Nobody ever wins a fight.
No one ever wins a fight.
House of Kickus.
The villain in that movie, Ben Gazzara,
almost over the top,
just plays a ridiculous villain. There's no reason for him to
He's at one point, you're introduced to the character, he's driving on the other side of the street, just singing an old-fashioned song.
I like in the car dealership scene when he has like some fat guy, just in a monster truck, just right over all the cars.
Yeah, he's like,
he's like, Juice with an abuser.
You know what movie I like is that Dazed and Confused.
Hell yeah.
It's a great movie. That's McConaughey's best. I still think
Do you
it's
want
his
to
best
hear my
role.
impression?
All right.
See, every
That's the most
idiot does
famous
that.
Do you want to hear my impression of someone doing a Matthew McConaughey impression?
You just heard it.
Hey, this is Matthew McConaughey in Dazed and Confused. All right.
I used to do. Never mind.
You used to do impressions?
No, it's Matthew McConaughey. It's what's that high school?
The high school line?
Yeah.
That's what I like about these high school girls. I get older, they stay the same age.
Yeah, but mine was that's what I like about these high school girls. I get older, they stay in my fucking basement. You know? I like that one.
That's the fucking greatest movie. One of the greatest movies ever.
It's just I used to watch it on 420. It's a good 420 movie.
I love when those little kids get pat on the ass.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, he's pitching the game and then he finishes and they chase him. And you know he's gonna get caught.
And the soundtrack's fucking great.
No more.
The best
Free Ride's a great song.
The best scene is when Cole Hauser's character is just chewing out Pink. It's for the fucking team. It's for the team.
I like when the cop arrests them at the end of or tries to arrest them at the end of the movie. And he's like, "Oh wow, he's like a couple of football players out here. Let's see what."
They don't say it, but Superbad was definitely based off of it.
It's somewhat, yeah.
Mostly.
It's not. It's based on it, but not. It's
I think it's similar. It was really like
still both classics.
It was originally written to be set in the 70s, but then they just like put it in modern.
Now they're making. You see that movie with that Seth Rogen is producing with the three little kids?
Good boys.
Yeah, and like it's like a rated R comedy, and the kids are like fucking 13.
Kids are like 13.
It's like, Jesus Christ!
It's not terrible.
They're like 12.
What, that film?
It looks all right.
Yeah, but it's like I don't know. I don't like it. It's like 14-year-old, 13-year-old kids.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I want to get back to Days and Confused just 1 second.
Yeah.
At the end of the Tuesday's Gone montage, where like
You called it a monologue?
I call it a monologue. But Cole House's character is all fucked up,
wasted. Yeah.
He goes to stand up, has to sit back down, and just like he's like.
You know what it was in that movie? The most evil characters were all fucked up at the end of the movie.
Yeah,
and all the good people, right? They were all like kind of fucked up at the end of the movie, but they were like kind of keeping themselves together.
everyone's
That's what I've
fucked up
noticed.
throughout
I just love Free Ride. I love that song.
It's great. Great soundtrack.
In fact, if that
Ride.
no
Free Ride too.
No,
Edgar
Slow
Wright.
Ride. No.
The Slow Ride by Aerosmith
Slow
and Free
Ride.
Ride.
No,
Come on and take a free
Free
ride.
Ride is in Dazed and Confused.
Yeah,
No,
it's-
it's Slow Ride by
Slow Ride.
Foghat. I will
Free-
bet you any amount.
No,
of
there's
money.
two. Both songs are in the movie.
Oh, is it okay?
Slow Ride by
But I'm-
Foghat's in the movie,
but I'm more
and
right.
Free Ride is in the. Slow Ride, Take It Easy, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then there's Come On, Take a Free
Free
Ride. They're
Ride.
both in the movie.
Aerosmith this summer.
Yeah.
We're there, man.
I had to break up a fucking fight between Zombie and Pontillo. They went nose to nose. Fucking, I had never.
It turns out we're both wrong.
I have never seen anyone go free ride, no slow ride, free ride.
No, we're both right though. It's,
They're both in the movie.
Take a
It's a free ride. It's a free slow ride on the short
slow
bus.
ride. There's
Yeah.
the same. It's
Yes,
two different songs.
it's a free ride.
One's by Foghat and the other one's by Aerosmith.
It's a free slow ride. on the
Foghat.
short bus.
That's how you pronounce it.
Foghat.
It's fucking Foghat.
Phil Foghat.
It's just a faggot eating a yogurt.
Fage yogurt.
But that's a great movie.
Yeah, what's the last teenage like comedy is Project X.
I like that movie.
I think that movie aged better than when it came out.
Well, that movie gets so much hate. I think it's great.
Yeah. Well, at first when it came out, it was ridiculous.
I say we smoke a joint in the 50 fucking yard line in the honor of your resignation.
I want to write. I want to write another screenplay like a Project X or a Dazed and Confused. How would we do it for 2019? You got to do it for 2019.
Yeah, well, kids are so fucking boring, so
know.
it's kind of hard to do.
Marijuana.
Doesn't anyone kill their parents anymore?
Now it's
Some
like
states.
hey guys, no weed because we're going to the protest.
I think we should do a movie. These kids murder their parents and throw a party.
The Days of Confused today, Wilson would have been arrested seconds into the movie.
Yeah.
They're like, that creepy guy's trying to fuck all the kids. You can't hang out with him.
That's how he got his line. Like, he was resisting arrest, and then he just gave up.
I figured I work for the city, get more change in my pocket. Then the kid repeats it at the liquor store.
Yeah, no, pedophilia would not fly today.
Yeah, today Wooderson would have been arrested.
Well, what was Wooderson, like 25, 26?
McConaughey?
Yeah.
In that movie? Yeah, he's like 20.
Today the coach would have been the good guy.
You ever hear about when the people that were based on like
Wooderson.
the real life Wooderson, the real life Slater, right?
AC Slater?
No, Slater, the hothead from Confused. They came out and they were like, we never met Richard Linklater. He should never have used our likeness. For
I
this
heard
movie.
that, yeah.
And they were like, if we did know him, he was probably a fucking nerd, man. He's probably a fucking nerd in the corner writing about us, man. Right? And they were upset and they tried to sue the movie. They tried to get it pulled from theaters.
Yeah. It was actually the real Pink.
The real Pink too.
Yeah.
Pink Floyd.
Randall Pink Floyd.
Did you speaking of
gotta do what Randall Pink Floyd wants to do.
Speaking of AC Slater, you hear about when he got in trouble this week?
Who, Mario?
Mario Lopez.
What did Mario say?
He got in trouble because he was all like, "Yeah, I would never raise my kid to be fucking trans." He said it was too early for children to identify.
It makes sense.
Yeah, he was talking about it, and then but then the show ended as he is going. So I guess you could say he was saved by the bell. No, he didn't say anything that. First of all, like, what is he? What they're talking about canceling him? He's not even on a TV show. What are they going to cancel?
He's on Extra, isn't he?
You can cancel him from that. You're going to take what you can take what little you little.
You don't watch Extra?
No, I watch Extra Transphobia.
I watched.
Come on,
Extraterrestrial.
What did you try to top that joke?
I tried to.
I like how
Failed horribly.
I love how you could just add phobia to the end of it, and it's like a thing. It's like I'm Italian phobia. I'm Italian. What do they call if you're racist against Italians? There's no term for that, right?
Normal.
They call you American.
They call you Irish.
Fuck them always highs.
You like
So what's
that?
going on in comedy? Everyone doing good? We're all making the right moves.
What are you, my
Nobody's doing
uncle?
good.
We're talking about movies right now. What?
Oh yeah, you're right. How about Nightmare on Elm Street? Ever seen it? The old one?
Nah,
You never saw the original Nightmare?
The original?
I've seen like bits and pieces.
What?
Sure.
It's a great movie.
Was that Freddy Krueger?
Yeah.
I'm not a big slasher film guy. Like when
I'm not, but I love Nightmare on Elm
I
Street.
like the.
That's good.
I like
love-
the beginning of Child's Play. You ever seen that?
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
The original one.
Where the guy's just running
haven't
around,
seen the
the
new one.
mullet. Classic
You know
80s
what's
one.
underrated? Bride of Chucky. What's the one? with
Well, that's
Jennifer
more of a
Tilly?
comedy.
No, not Bride of Chucky.
Bride of Chucky, yeah.
Yeah, it is Bride. Okay, yeah, with Jennifer Tilly.
Yeah.
I know it's like
More like Jennifer Silly. She's
yeah,
ridiculous.
the silly girl
She's
voice.
a great poker player. She got big tatas.
But that is a good movie, Bride. I mean, not good like from a critic standpoint, but
No, it's an entertaining movie.
yeah, it's funny. It's more comical.
Redman's in it.
Yes. Yeah. Good point.
But I like the original Child's Play, but I love the original Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger's. I call him Freddy Krueger's.
Freddy Krueger is a pedophile, and then the parents get revenge, and they burn him, and he dies, and then he comes back, and he just fucks the kid in their dreams. That's called motivation. I mean, that's innovation.
It's called determining.
Yeah, he's determined. Yeah,
He's a pedophile?
yeah. In real life, and they kill him. The parents,
yeah.
the parents of the kids he fucks and murders, they burn his house down. That's why he has all those burned skin. That's a pretty. It's a pretty
dark movie.
Yeah, and then he kills.
I just thought he wanted to just kill kids for the fun of it.
Yeah, but back then, like pedophilia was just like that was like the definition.
Yeah.
Of,
Like you
know.
tell the cops, they're like, "Look, we're not going to arrest you if you do something about it, but we're not getting
You remember,
involved."
I was watching Jingle All the Way, and
With
another
Arnold.
scene when Arnold Schwarzenegger's in the ball pit,
Yeah.
right? And he has like a little, and he's like,
I got this shiny red ball for you.
yeah, right. And all the parents' only reaction to it because they accuse him of being a pedophile,
Pervert.
but their only reaction was to hit him with their pocketbooks.
I am
Yeah.
not the pervert. I'm
Like-
looking for the toy.
You would think he'd be arrested on the spot. If that happened today, he'd be obviously arrested, like
Yeah.
and Me Too'd and canceled.
Fucking poor Arnold.
Yeah.
He had the classic.
Well, hey, he was governor of California, so he
Not-
served his time.
The only bit of Canticonia.
Yeah. Did you see that video where he got drop kicked?
Yeah, that's hysterical.
Video? Oh man.
That's hysterical.
Fucking who drop kicks Schwarzenegger?
You gotta be pretty fucking tough to do that.
Yeah, if you want to get Schwarzenegger down to his knees, show him divorce papers.
Ah, which ones? There we go.
Show him a paternity test from his Mexican nanny.
That joke would work. We would do that joke. It would work. And then I would always Google Arnold Schwarzenegger divorced. He's not even divorced.
He's not.
Yeah, he's not even divorced.
But
Yeah, but
that
he's
joke
Separated.
works.
It works. Yeah.
He married Michelle.
But I would when I do well, I would walk on stage and go and laugh. Fools. It's not really divorced.
He would marry.
Just been
he married
terminated.
Maria Schweitzer.
Yeah, and you heard about the daughter, RFK's granddaughter, just died of a heroin overdose.
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
hot too.
I guess the Kennedys are running out of luck again, aren't they? Huh?
God really hates that family.
Yeah. Well, you know what? They were so smug.
Yeah.
And that Joe Kennedy, he was an asshole. Every time I bring up the Kennedys in front of my mother, she just starts screaming at me, going, "Because the father was a scumbag." Like she has like a vendetta against the father. I'm like, Mom, do you understand? Like, there's a whole thing going.
He was a
on.
bootlegger.
It's a big thing.
Wait, that's
Right
so,
now
how
I'm
she
five.
died of? Wow, that's crazy. Kennedy dying before they're supposed to. That never happened.
We're at 105. You want to take a quick break? And,
Let's take a quick break.
Yeah, I'm going to get a cigarette.
All right, and that's the show, folks. Good night.
Geico presents yet another voicemail from your roommate.
Hi! So, about the kitchen. Turns out when there's a grease fire, you're not supposed to throw water on it. Who would have known, right? Anyways, the fire department is here and it's totally cool. Give me a call back when you get a chance.
The Geico Insurance Agency could help keep your personal property protected, like if danger is your roommate's middle name. Visit geico.com to see how easy it is to switch and save on renter's insurance.
On an average day, do you spend more time thinking about what you want or what you don't want? Because the law of attraction is real and it's always working in your life. The problem is, with all the hype and misinformation out there, the law of attraction is often misunderstood. Learn the truth about the law of attraction, what it really is, and how to use it to get what you really want in your life from the true master on the subject. Sign up today for a free training webinar with America's greatest prosperity teacher, Bob Proctor. Visit bobproctor.com/secret.